blackness. Keep on.
Whoa, what's happening with you? What's happening? Hey, happy Black Music Month. Celebrating Juneteenth all night long, all weekend, all month long in June. You're going to see me celebrating Juneteenth and every damn thing else. Along with Black History Month. That right there, man, that's the sound of blackness. Boy, woo. Optimistic. Man, what a song, man. That song right there, I tell you what, bro. That song back in the 90s, you don't make music like that no more. Tell you that. Hey, man, every Juneteenth, I blast that song. Lead with your head to the sky. You be optimistic. But how y'all doing tonight, man? This ONG from the ONG Swac Sports Network. I'm checking in with you, and I got a simple question for you. Is Jackson State football on the verge of another dynasty? So far, they have won 3 out of the 4 last Swac championships. 3 out of 4 in the Swac. Jackson State is y'all. It's our. I shouldn't say y'all. Should say our. It's our Swac champions. Are they a dynasty? Or are y'all going to say, well, they didn't win 3 in a row, or they didn't win 4 in a row? So what makes a dynasty in y'all's eyes? I said it was a dynasty when T.C. Taylor I got it fixed this time. What's happening? I'm back. Sorry about that for the past interruption. All right, I'm sorry about that. I think I figured out what it was. Listen, bad wig Marva Johnson and your family, you rattlers, you hate Nasties. You can't get me this time. You ain't gonna be able to shut me down. But anyway, let's get back to what we was talking about. Jackson State football team, a dynasty, 3 out of 4 Swac championships. Right? The majority of their football team is come back. The nucleus, the offensive line and the defensive line are back. Right? Now, Southern, I thought, made the best pickup in the SWAC when it comes to personnel. You got a quarterback, which I'm going to show y'all, from Jackson State. This is probably one of the best pickups, in my opinion. You got a dual threat quarterback that is not afraid to get in there and play football. So, Southern, the ball is really in your court, in my opinion, to defeat Jackson State. You might have to defeat them twice. Do I see that happen? Hell to the no. The MAGA Bowl has been moved to Atlanta. I know everybody's heard by now, but nobody has called it what it is. The MAGA Bowl. Yes, FAMU versus Valley. FAMAGA versus Mississippi MAGA Valley will be in Atlanta. Y'all need to go play on top of damn Stone Mountain. Both teams. That bullshit out of here. Valley, why are you giving up a home game and your fans won't even travel to Jackson? You think your fans gonna travel all the way to Atlanta? FAMU, you only travel to Atlanta. Outside of traveling to Atlanta, you do not travel. So I got a little smoke for everybody the damn day. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard nothing from Perry View in about a week. What y'all do to that coach down in PV? What y'all made him stop talking? Texas Southern, you have got just about the same amount of transfer portal players as FAMU. Where are you at? I got the smoke for everybody today. Huh? Grambling, are you still wishing it was 1974? Or you won't actually put a team together and win some games this year? Questions got to be asked. We need answers. Mickey Joseph, do you really want your job? Probably not. Okay, UAPB, we'll get you next year. That's y'all motto. Well, you know, y'all still in the process of rebuilding, so y'all get a pass. Alabama A&M has been the quietest team in the SWAC when it comes to football. Got a nice pickup as a quarterback. They got a transfer from within the SWAC. I think that was the second best move. But y'all have been so quiet. Nobody has heard anything from y'all. Y'all alive up there in Huntsville? Alabama State. I said my camera messing up. All right, go pay that internet bill. That's funny. Man, hell no, ain't my internet bill, man. It's these damn folks. Wait. Well, y'all can still hear me, man. Hey, I have no idea. Hey, that's all right, fam. It'll be working. It'll come back on. Man, hey, it ain't my fault, man. Hey, that's that technology on that internet side. But that's all right, man. Y'all ain't got to see my voice. But anyway, going back to Alabama, see my voice. You ain't got to see my picture because I'm gonna break down some Jackson State and Southern plays, and you really don't need to see me anyway. But I'm gonna fix this. I got one thing fixed, then another thing broke on there. Beats the hell out of me, bro. But anyway, Alabama State, you don't win the SWAC together. You have to win the SWAC, not just the conference. You have to win the SWAC. If you don't win the SWAC this year, it's over for y'all. All right, now let's get to this, man. Let's see. See if this works. See, it works. So I know I ain't crazy. But Nate, hey, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I guess, can you hear me? Okay, good. All right. Hey, I apologize. The camera went out. Well, first the microphone went out. I fixed that one. Then the camera went out. So I'm gonna keep working on it, but the show must go on. But let's break down. This is from the championship game. Let me get it on the full screen. And we're gonna break down some plays of what can actually be done. All right, this is SWAC championship game. This is Southern's first, but 2nd and 9. This is their first possession. I want y'all to check out. This is T-Set. Yes, he's gone to Grambling. I don't think T-Set was a bad quarterback at all. But what I do think is you tried different formations but did the same thing over and over. This Jackson State defense, like I keep telling folks, this defense should have had been studied or book written about them of how they, throughout the game, they progress, and in the second half, how they just shut you down. Let's see if I can get it rolling. All right, this 2nd and 9. This is a pass. This is what I'm talking about. I knew this was a pass before I even looked at the highlight. You know why? It's a pass. Look at the lineman splits. Look how close those splits are together. See it? See your left tackle and your right guard. See how close they splits are? That's pass protection. When you bunch like this is pass protection. Now, you have twins to the bottom, a man in motion, and you have a man up top, right? Now, we're going to let this play go a little bit while I stop it. I'm going to show you what he could have done and how potent Jackson State, they're in this is a 4-2, a 4-2-5, but it's a raggedy 4-2 looking 5, defense-wise. Now, look, nobody in their right mind think this is going to be I want you to look how lazy he fakes this handoff. Now, as the man come in motion, look at your two linebackers. Both of them. He's on the quarterback, right? He's on the quarterback, my bad. And he is on the man in motion. Look at that. How you gonna fake a handoff? Look how wide this man's arms is. This fools nobody. This is supposed to be a fake running play to this side. This is why they all bunched up in there. What I tell you, when you jump them up like that, now on this side back here, you have one defender versus an offensive tackle. Should be easy, right? I told you the handoff was fake. They passed him along. He's covered. If this man turns around right here, if he turns around right here, that's a 6-yard gain. But hey, it's T-Set. There's your wide open man, bro. Everybody's focused, looking over there to their right. This man right here is wide open. But guess what happens? Now, this is what I call, how the hell you let a 300-pounder get beat like that? This is a defensive back. This defensive back is giving up over 100, I guarantee you, over 175 pounds to this guy. I guarantee you. Right up in here. Let it go. Now, you think you got this guy. This is where I tell you got to be big and nimble. Now, he's already missed the man. Now, everybody's covered, right? If you look, where are you going? You confused. But check out this move right here that this defensive back puts on this big tackle. You think that big tackle can push him down? You might want to get back on Plank Road and eat some more of them old burnt chicken wings at one of them chicken stops. Check this out. Look how he gets off that dude. Now that big dude, now look, you sauce for the goose now. It's one-on-one. Look, when you're on offense and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offensive linemen behind you and you're a quarterback, you're screwed. All you do, look, all his protection is behind him. He's rolling out. All his protection is behind him, right? Now, look at what I tell you. Look where all his protection is. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all behind him. This defensive lineman, this defensive back made that tackle, big 74, over 300 pounds, made him look silly. Now look what happens. Can't go nowhere. That's the type of dog defense, man, that you need. Now from the other way, look at your open man. See what I'm saying? This the repeat. This the repeat of that down. Look at your open man. Throw the ball, dummy. He wide. Throw him wide open. Why he didn't throw the ball to him? I have no idea. That was going to be a big play because you even had your safety. He was out of place. He was not going to recover. That's almost 8 yards. He's looking right at him. Are you scared of the linebacker? He's already past the linebacker. That's what I come when I tell people, quarterbacks, you have to be able to read. That ball should have been there, right there. He didn't do it. Look what happens. Like I said, he made that offensive lineman look crazy. Now you one-on-one. That defensive back is just as skilled and fast as a quarterback. Just as skilled and fast as a quarterback. Look at the pursuit. He has the angle on him. Now, T-Set almost outran him. But like I said, that defensive back has the same amount of skill and speed that you have. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Grabbed him around the waist, and then the other big man came. That's a break. That's a hell of a play. All right, this play here. Similar set. This time they didn't send a man in motion. Once again, if you look at the splits between the linemen, you can tell it is a pass play. Those splits are too close. They brought this guy in to block. Also, extra blocking. The coverage is pretty good. Now, the defensive back, covered. Nobody's coming this time. You got this linebacker spying on this running back just in case if you try to come out in the flat. Still, nobody's there. Guess what's open? All this green here. You got your defensive tackle being double teamed by your guard and tackle over here. All this is wide open. Wide open to run. I'd have been took off. Coming in. Uh-oh. Spins around. What'd I tell you? Wide open. That's a hell of a run there. That's why I said T-Set is not a bad quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback. Next play. spread them out again on the defense. But this time, Jackson State switches from a 4-2-5 to a 5-3. See that defense right here. I like that defense there, but it does depend on the formation of the wide receivers. But look, you got enough down there. Bring your safety down. T setting the gun. Once again, you can tell it. I done told you about the splits. Everybody knew that. That running back ain't even trying to fake a handoff this time. They in there trying to get this man some breathing room. Guess what happens? When everybody gets covered, smothering defense. Oopsies, beat a double team. That right tackle from Southern, he was getting beat all game. Ball slips out. All that other crazy crap. But that's damn good defense. Look at that. See how that tackle? You beat, bro. Now you got the double team here. You look where you're running back. You're running back. Instead of you being on the left, you should have been on the right side of that formation. He is beat. That tackle is beat. There's nothing he can do besides pray. The coverage was good downfield. Look at it. Go right on around him. Now all you're doing is pushing him into your quarterback. By the time he see him getting beat, now the running back is trying to come back and help. It's a little too late. Still took on two people. That's hell, man. Yep. That's a commercial break. Who's this guy? I don't play these video games, whatever the hell it's called, Full Metal Jacket or whatever the hell that crap is. Get this stuff off here. Get back to my game. Sorry about that commercial. Southern a little confused. All right, Jackson State first was a 2nd and 3. Now, Southern's defense was not bad. What happens with a defense? A defense usually can sustain a good half, if they are not, number one, if they're not on the field long. Number two, if they're forcing 3 and outs, or they get some blitzes in and to pressure the quarterback. Like I say, Southern did not have a bad defense at all. Look at that. You got beat. See, when your tackle gets beat, once you push that defensive back or defensive lineman into your quarterback, all you're doing is giving them more momentum. These are athletes. This ain't preschool. But look what happens, though. Hands in the face. Thank goodness for the running back who picked up the blitz, because if not, he was gonna be sauce for the goose. Look at this. Deep coverage is pretty good by the defense, right? But then when you playing so far back, look at the cushion. He knows that his quarterback is in trouble for some reason. He looks back. Watch his pass complete. Now, I would take 3-4 yards on a pass play anytime besides a 7-8 yard sack. Now, when you get the ball into your talented receivers, this is where skill comes in. Look at that spin move. Poor tackling technique from the defensive back. He got you with a spin move. Now, he's gone. You think that ain't a good play? You're crazy as hell. That play went for 9 yards. All right. Every time I look at these formations, I'm like, these Archie Cooley formations. That's my opinion. If y'all don't know who Archie Cooley is, that's the gunslinger from Valley. He came up with all these designs. They just coming back. That's all. Now, you know that's not no, what's the name? No run. Now, got beat. Young man got beat right here. The tackle got beat again. Coming off the edge. That's why I tell you, left tackle and right tackle is some of the hardest positions to play in football. Me, I'm dumping that ball off right there to my swing man, making him go get it, get them yards. But check this out. He feel the pressure coming. Nothing you can do. See, you got beat. I would have dumped that ball off. All right, Southern gets the ball back. Twins right. Single set to the bottom. They brought in more protection this time. If you notice, you got a tight end over here, and then you have a running back also. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crowding the line of scrimmage. What you gonna do, Southern? Step back before they break into their routes. This is pretty good pass protection, but as again, look, this tackle, I keep pointing him out to you, he's getting beat. Y'all see it for yourself. He bought him a little time. But look, that could be easily hands to the face. But you know, this is Swac officials. Get the ball out this time. Woo, guess what? When you get the damn ball out, they actually can catch. That's a good play. That is a good play. I would take that. Jackson State got the ball back. Once again, if you look at how many people they got on the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 people on the line. Me, I'm running the ball if that's me. But hey, you know, times have changed. Protection is pretty good. See, when you got this man sealed, you got a double team, 1-on-1. This time your tackle has it. Now look how much space you got. Is anybody home? Goes around. You got to get rid of it. You only got about 3 or 4 seconds. Look at that. That's about a 10-yard run. But that's how you block with all them damn linemen in there. That'll wear you down. Next play. Now this is when like I said, I would run. Now you can tell also when it's a running play, when the ball is snapped, look at that big ugly. That's your your tackle. He's going down to get that linebacker. It's definitely a run play. Then you think you got him in the backfield. Look, you got him, right? You got him. You didn't crash down. He got that poor little linebacker scared. That linebacker did not want none of that big 300-pounder. But you think you got him, right? Wrong. That's a grown man running that football, man. Now, Jackson State fans, he's going to be missed. He is definitely going to be missed. You get down in the red zone. You got your bunch formation. You got twins to the right and left. I think this was poor play calling, in my opinion. I'm running the rock. Now, he's wide open. Give it to him right there and make him juke this guy. But look what happens. Whoopsie. You got beat, 79. Lucky you was able to get back on that ball. Again, got the ball back. This time you got trips. You got trips to the right. Single set here. They thinking run. Now with that little thing back there, everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage because you only have 20 yards to defend. So I can understand that defense. Here come a blitz. When you got that many folks, look, the ball barely getting to them. Still, somebody has to break. Somebody has to break. This should have been a hot route call. This guy, in my opinion, should have circled back that way. You'd have been golden. Everybody else is gone, man. Look, that's too many coming, man. The British are coming. The British are coming. That's a blitz. You got to get rid of that ball. You got to get your hot route. And then there goes the field goal. And so, it's the next one. Now, Southern, you're going to try a little running. If you notice, when that tackle got up, he's pulling. What you pulling the hit? What you pulling the hit? Look at this. You're not going anywhere. You got 3 linemen in your way going against 3 defenders. All you're doing is getting bottled up. See what I tell you? Ain't going nowhere, brother. That was a crazy play. Good defense. My man T said, you going to do this for Grambling? Coming. Get rid of it. Good catch. See what I'm saying? That was a blitz that he threw that ball under. That's what I'm saying. T said it's not a bad quarterback. That was a blitz. Now this play, hold on, let me start back. This is one of my funny plays here. Now this play here, this is what we used to call a 2-for-1 coming up. All right. This man was supposed to fake the jet sweep. Now, once again, this is the same tackle, that big 300-pounder right here. He is not paying no attention to the outside rusher. He's paying attention to the inside rusher. Your outside rusher knows it. You ain't got enough people over here to block me. You got this, the old valley. That's a valley stack. That's what I call it. You having 3 wide receivers like that. That's the old valley stack. That's in the 80s. Like I told you, the stuff just coming back. Now this is the jet sweep man in motion. What was supposed to happen, this tackle, this guard, yeah, that's the guard, was supposed to come out here and get this man. But these defensive linemen are so quick now. See? Look, he whiffed at him. Now, he's sauce for the goose. You take it, now you take it. That's what they thinking. See how he breaks down? Look at that defensive lineman. He has both of them. That's like a sandwich. Look at him. That was one of the craziest plays, man. Then they kick a field goal. Field goal games were good. Yes, Southern has a great field goal kicker. Also, and another damn commercial. Y'all still with me? There's only a few more minutes of this, but I wanted to break down some plays for the thing. Same thing. Like I said, Southern does not have a bad defense. The Southern defensive end on that edge, they were coming the whole game. Look at that. I think they hurt him that time. I believe that's the one. Yeah, that's the one where he got hurt. See what I'm saying? Them young men wasn't playing. Southern defense wasn't bad. But guess what, though? Hey, that's what my man T said. Run, run, run. Look at that. Straight up the gut. That was probably their best running play right there. Next play. Southern, see, a lot of people forget this game, and they don't realize that Southern was not bad off. Now, this is a weird defensive formation here. You got one linebacker. You got, on your right side of the defense line, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. All you need, bro, is to run the ball straight up the middle. I have no idea why it didn't. Quarterback keeper went on the outside. That was a bad defensive play. That was bad. Set up this right here. Nice little blocking. There it is. So that's what I'm saying. Southern did not have a bad team. Good little stutter step. Remember, they was winning 10-3 and a half. Now, this was what Southern didn't plan for. But this is Southern's quarterback starting this year. In my opinion, he's going to start. Jose. Look at it. Look at the protection. Look at your protection here. Damn good protection. Interception. That snap was low the whole game. Excuse me, that wasn't Zay McDonald. My bad. That was the starting quarterback. Now, get the ball back. That's where McDonald came in. Just a quarterback keeper to the outside. That's Southern's new starting quarterback. Look at that. They just call it, they don't know what the hell they be calling, man. They call anything. Now this right here is pure power. Move, get out the way. Straight up the middle, run. Is Matthews coming back? Oh, shit. Another commercial. We ain't got that much longer. Then I'll open up the thing. I just wanted folks to watch these plays and watch what I see and watch what's pretty much going to be the same exact one. That's a quick hitch. But who you throwing the ball to? See that defensive that defensive lineman was in his face so fast. Who you throwing the ball to? You trying to get it out there to him? Got it out. Look, that's a wide open. Look at the space around him. There's nobody there. This off to the races. But look what happened, Goofy. I think that play right there was the turning point in the game. Great pitch catch. Got to be strong, man. Was he down? All you need is one knee down. Was the ball coming out? You better get ball was out. Jackson State. Well, Southern, your new quarterback is playing for Jackson State at this time. Look, they're bringing more pressure. They found it, like I told, most folks was in them 4-2-5s. Now, with the game on the line and towards the end of the season, they started putting that, man, put 5-6 folks in that box and bring the noise like they're doing here. You're supposed to do that. But if you do that also, you leave your defensive backs to one-on-one coverage. Come on down. Probably was a legal pick, but way to get the ball out of there. See, now you got more folks crowding the line of scrimmage. You got a dual threat quarterback up in there. He's beat. What I tell you, when you start pushing him in the back, you beat. The other defensive player, he's holding, offensive line is holding up. But this young man is beat. You better get up out of there. Boom. Got nowhere to go. When you get beat like that, man. They still up in there. Actually, the field goal game, hey, you need kickers. I remember when the Swac did not have field goal kickers that can kick 20 yards. All right, breaking this play down here. Look at this. Look how they got everybody jumbled here. And one-on-one here. You two linebackers. Y'all are the key. Bro, come over here and clog this gap up. That's what you need to do. You didn't clog it, guess what happens? Off to the races. Then see what I'm saying? You don't clog that gap, then that's 15 more yards. Look out, come on, Southern. Damn. That play was supposed to be dead in the water. All right, motion man. Look at Zay. See ya. Look at that. Just that little bit amount of room. These two guys are gone. That guy's no factor. Sealed off. Trying to get him. Sealed him off just a little bit. Look at that. Now you see why I say Southern has the best pickup? Now y'all see what I'm saying, right? That's a good pickup for Southern. T-Set gone. Look, by this time, the man's nervous now. He don't know what the hell to do. Now, if he would just take 1 second and throw that ball right here, even though this is wide open, this is all wide open, he's going to get up some yards. Throw that ball there, you get way more yards. But here come them boys. That's what I'm saying. T-Set was not a bad person. He's not a bad person, bad quarterback. That bunch formation with 15 yards to the end zone is not that good to run. Look at that. Slaughtered him. Oof. Slaughtered him. Slaughtered him, God. It takes a reason why I say that's not a good play to run down there. It takes too much time to. I'm gonna show you again. What's it? Oh, let's go back. When I'm telling you, when you run in these bunch formations, either top or the bottom, you only got 15 yards. Unless you run in quick slants or quick outs, which they could have done on both of them. All this man had to do here was go here. This guy turns around, catches the ball, because that defensive back was not going to be able to get over there. You give him enough cushion. So you shoot him over there and turn around. If not, look, they running a delayed blitz. That's all this is. See, man on this man on this man, he's free. That's a delayed blitz. So you waiting on the play to develop? Too late. Look at that. Oof. You can't do that, man. You cannot do that. Next running, you can tell it's a running play because why? The big man gets up pulling. Now, we'll give them that. The Swac offensive linemen are getting faster. They're getting bigger and faster, but they got to get stronger. As you can see, a lot of these guys are getting whooped. Now, that's what you call a good damn block. He put that, you put him on skates. Look at it. He stood that joke up that time. Now, this man need to be running with a purpose. He needs to be running like, you know how you put water on them dogs when they stuck together? Put some hot water on his ass. And make him run. Run, get off that cone. Man. He's saying man, but no. Like I said, this game was not bad at all, man. Okay, coming up another little commercial break. But that was probably one of the best blocks I've seen all game. I want to see I want to show y'all the touchdown from what's the name, and then I'm gonna open this thing back up. But this is my question is Jackson State building a dynasty, or are they already a dynasty? I said there was a dynasty. And then they brought some other losers up in there. You in your own end zone. This is probably one of the most dangerous places to sit there and try to take your time. Get your behind out of there. Do something with the ball. You got a man right here. You got a man right here. Throw that ball, brother. Hell of a catch. Dangerous, but hell of a catch, though. And you ain't do no end up punting. I don't know why they put a punt on the highlight. Now they trade punts. Well, special coverage is supposed to be what it is. That's why they put that one on there. Yeah, Southern did some Southern stuff. Yeah. It's a long walk to Plank Road, Prime. It always helped to have an extra blocker. Big man was beat. Little man came over there and helped him. One-on-one. Now you got everybody bottled up. But still, though, what are you doing with the ball? Where are you trying to go with it? Now, he's open. He's open also. Look at that. Wide open. Pitch and catch. See you later. To the house. Then the brakes start. Yeah, then the wheels start coming off, man. Land 1 foot in, touchdown. Hey, Southern, y'all got a pretty good quarterback, man. Then it just started to go downhill from here. Once look, 34-13, all you do is run the ball. Now, this is where your run blocking comes in. You got just enough. Now, defensive backs, how bad do y'all want to come up here and get some of this? That's what your question should be. That's enough room now. This right here, that man should have been tackled. Nope, arm tackle. See that going. You cannot arm tackle these guys. That's Marcus Dupree grandson. Then this one here. Get to him. You got drug into the end zone by a 145-pound running back. I hope they showed up. Look, watch this. The ball, that center needs to work on the snap. Barely get to him. This dude is 145 pounds soaking wet. Now, I know this DB right here. I know he is 200 pounds easily. Watch this hit. Look at it. You mean to tell me that's all you got? Drug you into the end zone, bro. Again, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Southern say they ain't done yet. Good little run there. I don't know why you run the ball with 3 minutes left. But ain't, should have been running for that. That's a hell of a goddamn catch, man. One-handed. And that was about it, man. All right. Now, that was just a little bit of plays. That was just a little bit. Okay. That was a little bit of just a little bit of plays there, man. So, I'm gonna open this thing up. Present, not share screen. This one here. You got something to say? But my question is Jackson State a dynasty? Is Jackson State a dynasty or making to be a dynasty? Now the camera says it's working now. All right, here we go here. The hell? Can you hear me now? Man, I have no idea why this thing be janking like this. Anybody want to come up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know what the hell going on. But hey, all I can say, Crook, I know you're a big-time Southern fan. Y'all got a hell of a quarterback coming. I'm telling you that. You got a hell of a quarterback coming. Somebody type, can they hear me? Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Man. But anyway, man, what do y'all think about the MAGA Bowl being in Atlanta? Is anybody still here? I'm still talking to myself. Hell if I know. What about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I think there's only 5 people left up in here. Show comments on stage. And what the hell is wrong with this thing? Well, I think Valley is crazy for going to what's the name? Going to Atlanta to play FAMU. I don't unless they paying them good, but they both MAGA, so I don't know. Oh, it says stream unavailable, suspended for policy violations. Oh wow. The hell? Let me try to end it and come back. Oh, it said I'm back now? Yeah, because it probably, man, them folks, man, I have no idea, man, what's going on, man. So, but anyway, I have no idea that. See, I know it wasn't just me, but policy violations. What policy violations? But I mean, but hey, maybe, but it's not. It's not. If I was a copyright strike, let me see on my thing, on my email. It'll tell me on my email. So y'all didn't see any of the highlights? Okay, yeah, it did say your live stream was interrupted when copyright content is no longer streamed automatically re-enabled. So all the highlights was yeah. So all the highlights was gone then. This makes no damn sense. Yeah. Oh, anyway, man. That's FAMU reporting. It's all good. Anyway, man. Anybody want to come up? But the question still remains the same. Is Jackson State a dynasty? Winning 3 out of 4 SWAC championships in football, are they a dynasty? I believe they are. So that's probably, man, who knows what that was, man. The damn camera went out. Everything went out up in this damn thing, man. It's all good though. I ain't tripping, man. Hey, y'all can't hold me. Y'all can't hold a good brother down, man. Oh wow. But anyway, Juneteenth is coming up. Juneteenth is coming up, man, and we celebrate Juneteenth all month long. And if you don't know the real history behind Juneteenth, you really need to learn it. Nobody actually sat on a plantation and gave us a piece of paper and said we were free. That's the biggest lie about Juneteenth. Juneteenth marked basically the end of the Confederacy wanting to fight. Because in 1864, you had the United States Colored Troop that was already in Texas, down in the Rio Grande and down in the Brazos, fighting, killing Confederates. So they stuff that these folks in Texas didn't know they was free. That's just a lie. That's just Hollywood or whitewashing history to tell us that some guy on a boat came and said, you're free, and everybody started dancing. No, they was already down there fighting. What happened was when Granger got there, he said, hey, look, you are in rebellion from the United States. 1863, they had freed them. Y'all still out here. You're losing down on the border. You're losing out in West Texas. Either you lay down or get down. So, and that's really how it came about. But all that other stuff, man, no, y'all don't believe that hype, man. That somebody gave us a damn piece of paper and said we were free. But anyway, man, hey, keep this in mind also. That coming up Labor Day, the Battle of the Bands down in at the Vet. So Southern, since you won that Emmy at the Vet, I mean for Emmy for your presentation, are y'all gonna win the I Bet You Won't Battle of the Bands? Hell no. Tell you that now, but hey man, hey, just keep this one in there. This something to do. This after Juneteenth, this is gonna be your next holiday, the Battle of the Bands. Man. Okay, dude, you say I think we are very close to being a dynasty. So, Christopher, you can answer in the chat. You don't got to come up. So, what would it take for you to consider Jackson State football program a dynasty now? I mean, not now. Or what do they have to do to become a dynasty in your eyes? That's what I want to know. Because me, I'm like 3 out of 4. Okay, that's damn good. Now losing 2. Losing 2 Celebration Bowls, I can see that. So if Coach T.C. Taylor wins the SWAC and the Celebration Bowl this year, it would be no question that Jackson State is a HBCU dynasty, I guess. Oh, you said you got to win 2 more Celebration Bowls. That's man. That's now I'm gonna tell you that's gonna be hard, man. Winning 1 is hard. Winning 2, which I think Jackson State is capable of this year. But you got to remember, after this year, there's a lot of Jackson State players leaving. A lot. Not through portal or nothing like that. It's through graduation or they've been a senior. Okay, he said for him it would be another season like last plus a win over USM. Oh. If Jackson State beats USM, which I believe they're more than capable of doing, I'm going to say this. I think that if they beat USM, see, I'm not worried about them in SWAC play, but I think they will be overconfident. I think they would be too overconfident, which I don't think USM is a good football program. But I think if they win, they will be overconfident. And now if they lose, I'm not saying they won't be, their confidence won't be there. I think they will be more mad because they know they can beat USM. That's just me. So now I think if they go into FAMU and blow FAMU out, I'm serious. If they go into Fort Bragg, if they go into Bragg and they blow out FAMU, you got to think about it. FAMU's only beat them once in 4 years? Now, FAMU is supposed to be, we brag different. They're supposed to be the team that the SWAC needed to get them over the hump and get more recognition. We're in the SWAC. We got the Marching 100. We got all that stuff, right? That's what they are saying. But Jackson State is their Achilles heels. They cannot beat Jackson State. University of Stolen Money. That is it, man. So I really believe if they can they go into Bragg and if they go into Bragg and blow them out, it's a different ball game. I'm trying to get this thing up and okay. This is all right. I got it now. Now, these are the this is what I hope you can see this. All right. Let's go to the last 4 years. 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a whole freshman through senior class, correct? Now, if y'all want to count the 2021 spring game, when they only played 6 games, I got it. If we want to count it, let's count it. Now, as you can see, it's Jackson State, FAMU, Jackson State. So the 3 out of the last 4. See what I'm saying? 3 out of the last 4. That's your champions. Now, Jackson State has beaten Prairie View. They've beaten Southern and beaten Southern twice. All right. So Prairie View and Southern is kind of like battling in the West, which I still think like I said, Texas Southern would be my surprise team. But the last 4 years, you've had Jackson State win 3 out of 4. Now I got it. You don't like the what's the name? You saying they need more celebration bowl victories. Does the celebration bowls, I guess you want to say for the HBCU dynasty, right? Because the SWAC, we can agree that they're a SWAC dynasty right now. But I can see somebody saying, well, you ain't won a celebration bowl. But for as the SWAC conference, I just showed you everybody. They beaten Fairview and Southern, and they beaten Southern handily twice in the championship games. So I mean, I don't see how. And look at, and let's see if we can pull up. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the. Wait a minute! I just seen this. SWAC named Owens is interim coordinator of football officials. Man, bad as the damn SWAC football. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta share this with y'all. Bad as them officials is, I'm glad I seen that. SWAC championship dynasty, I agree. Yeah, like I tell folks, it's kind of difficult not to say that this what's happening at Jackson State in the last 4 years. And the reason why I said Jackson State's a dynasty, right? You had the Coach Sanders years where they went back to back, right? He left. He took his damn near whole entire team with him. And they come back. They went 7-4. The following year, the year we just passed, they won again. So that's why I say that's a dynasty. So if you can take a team like Coach T.C. Taylor has done and actually build a team from nothing in today's college football, it didn't take this man. Folks got to realize it did not take Coach T.C. Taylor 3 to 4 years to win a championship. It took him 2. Not only to win the SWAC championship, but win the Celebration Bowl. Now, I've been trying to research all day which coach has taken over a program in that same manner and actually won not only a division, a conference, and a Celebration Bowl. I don't see anybody. If that makes sense to y'all. What about 23 and third place? Crook. Man. Man, you funny, man. Third place, Jackson State in third place or Southern in third place? Hold on. Well, I'm going to go back to it. What are you talking about? That's what prime players does he have? This is funny. I told you the man went 7-4 his first season. What prime players does he have that actually? Because Dion McDaniel, that came from Alcorn, that's in the pros now. Deion Sanders, I guess he didn't think the man was good enough. Oh, you talking about JSU, FAMU? None now. What did he have last year that he didn't take to Colorado because he didn't think they was any good? Duke say don't waste your time. But I told you, man, look, Crook, Crook, y'all have a good quarterback coming. You got you got a good quarterback coming. So if your quarterback, the quarterback transfer from Jackson State goes to Southern, are you going to say that's TC's player? If he goes to Southern and start, are you going to say that's TC's player? Or that's Jackson State player? He came from JSU. Yeah. McCoy. So if the quarterback comes that's in Jackson State, that's left Jackson and come to Southern, are you gonna say that's Jackson State's former quarterback? You gonna say that's TC's former player? There is. Tell it, Ed. Ed says Cam McCoy is gonna save Southern. Now, reason why I say that, Adrian, Crook. Reason why I'm saying that, you can't sit there and say that so and so player when that coach leaves the team. Now, okay, now see what I'm saying? Now you want to get this man. Now you want to get this man some props. Now since he has Southern, yeah, that's TC boy. So I don't see Southern beating Jackson State. You got issues, man, when it comes to Jackson State. It's a mental block now. It's a mental block. But I was getting back to this damn thing. I want to hear about them officials, because they say they got a new official. It was Owens. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's funny, man. If those players was what Coach Sanders thought it was, he would have took them with him. But this is important, because you know why officiating is horrible. The Southwestern Athletic Conference has named Hubert Owens the interim coordinator for football officials for the upcoming season. Owens brings nearly 3 decades of college football officiating experience, with having served as official with SEC, the Swac, and the SIAC. Okay, they said, now this guy been around a long time. During his career officiating, Owens officiated the inaugural Swac football championship game in '99, with 3 SEC championship games, including the 2013 SEC championship game. That's fine and dandy. That's all good about this. I don't see the Swac officials changing anytime soon. Maybe y'all can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And so that's just weird to me. You got this guy up in here. Oh man, and well, they are promoting this game harder than they listen. Hold on. Let me exit full screen. I have no problem with this game. I want y'all to understand me now. I have no problem with that game. But they are oh, here it is. But they are promoting this game. This game here. HBCU Go set to air Las Vegas HBCU Classic. That's great for Byron Allen. Got it. So the game will be on HBCU Go if you don't go to the game. But they are promoting this game harder than they've ever promoted the Swac championship game. If y'all think I'm lying, please leave something in the comments, or you can come up. But this game, this Las Vegas Classic, has been promoted way more and receiving more attention than the Swac championship game. Do anybody deny that? Does anybody deny that? And he in his 50s. What? Crook, you calling somebody? No, man, it's cool, Ed. He cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 50, man. That's all right, man. It's all good. But get back to this game, though, man. This right here, the HBCU Classic. Las Vegas HBCU Classic. I think it's too much promotion being done on it. We doing too much promotion for this. But it's all good though. But HBCU go, if you don't have the app, and I know Byron Allen is in the process of selling all his stuff, and he gonna make some millions and billions. I guarantee you that, because he owns like the Weather Channel, the Griot. He owns a whole bunch of them stations, man. But you know, like I said, he racking up debt. They basically doing to Byron Allen what they did to BET. We're not gonna pay you to come on your show to advertise our products, the products, right? That's a big deal. If you get a commercial, like some companies, like when it was BET wasn't even getting $1,000 for a commercial. Some of them same commercials was paying CBS $7,000. So it's racking up debt, man. So I mean that's crazy. Man, it's a crooked jive turkey. Oh man. It's being and Bakari, you correct. It's being promoted more than the Celebration Bowl. I like I said, I do not have nothing against that game. I hope it's a success. I'm really thinking about going, but I don't know if I can get another permission slip to go to Vegas. But this game, like I said, I have no problem with the game. But what I do have a problem with is when we have the own swac.org every week promoting this game. They've been promoting this game since it announced. You cannot go a week without seeing something about that. That's great. But when it comes to the SWAC championship game, comes to the Celebration Bowl, it's horrible. So, like I said, I hope it's a success. I hope 60, 70,000 people go out there. Really, I do. But we need the same promotion from week 1 all the way to week 12. We need a promotion saying, are you going to be in the SWAC championship game? And name the date, area to be determined. Because unlike a lot of places, the SWAC actually, if you have the best record, you actually get the host. And I think that's very important. You got the what's the name? You get the host. You get a better record. So if y'all don't like going to Jackson to play, how about y'all beat Jackson? You ain't got to go play them again. How about that? You don't want to go to Southern down there on Plank Road? Beat them. You can host it. So, but that's usually how it goes, man. But I'm pissed because of this copyright violation because of highlights. So, but I really want the SWAC to focus on more, because right now I'm telling, and y'all know it, and Crook, you know this, if Southern University would have won 3 out of 4 SWAC championships, you would have a T-shirt saying Dynasty. If Grambling would have won 3 out of 4, the media would be going crazy, saying it's a dynasty. But it's all good though. I mean, my thing is, when you got a team like Jackson State, if I was the SWAC, after they won that 3rd championship, I would be really aggravating and agitating these other schools. Instead of calling it the SWAC conference, call it the Jackson State conference. That'll make you mad. Or when you go play Jackson, if I was Jackson, I would put up there, welcome to Jackson, home of the Jackson State Tigers. Make sure you enjoy your visit, because this will be your last time coming here, because we are hosting this year's SWAC championship game. We done that multiple times. Here we go. You done it multiple times, Crook. win was multiple times. Y'all won these dynasties. Back when I was a teenager, when Southern was good in the 90s. Nah. Come on, man. You gotta look, you gotta get up to Jackson State. We count national championships, and Jackson has played in 3 and won 1. Okay, that's a valid point. That is a valid point. I don't think nobody in here can disagree with that. So Jackson has to. So in your opinion, Jackson State has to win at least 2 more national championships, HBCU national championships. I don't see it. That's a dynasty, man. But I mean, I guess last championship was 03. I got that. But I just showed you the last 4 years, though. That's a freshman through senior class. Last 4 years, there's not been a team in the SWAC that can actually touch Jackson State. You seen what happened when, and look, point taken. In those 3 out of 4 years, how many times have Southern beat Jackson State? Ed say you lied about them numbers. That's funny, man. That's funny. I had to put that up there. But in the last 4 years, I don't see anybody else even coming close. I mean, even okay, I give you FAMU's the year FAMU went undefeated in the SWAC, undefeated in conference play, undefeated in the SWAC, and won the Celebration Bowl. Crook brings up Southern did before Y2K to feel better. That's why I said, man, I was a teenager, man, when Southern. I ain't gonna lie, Southern was pretty dope back in the 90s. I ain't gonna lie. In the 90s, they was pretty good. I mean, those Southern day games, man, back in the 90s, used to be something to go see. I mean, your tailgating food was horrible back then, but I wasn't thinking about food back then. So, but anyway, man, with the Juneteenth, man, that is the official Juneteenth flag. That is the flag that I have hanging on my front door. If you see my YouTube video of me putting my decorations together, but that's the Juneteenth flag, and that's actively black. They selling these T-shirts. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, these some good people, man. So, but that's the flag. That's the shirt. They got their logo on it. So, pops. There's unisex T-shirts. But man, I'm definitely check that stuff out. So actively black is something serious, man. I enjoy that stuff because I think, where's my that's how I'm celebrating. Hold on, let me get myself off here, man. Get my no, wrong thing, man. I'm trying to show you my decorations for Juneteenth. Well, man, Crook, you stuck in 1998. Don't worry about it, man. But yeah, this is my house. See, that's that flag. That's the flag I'm telling you about. That's the original Juneteenth flag. Now that's just the banners, man. You come here, you gonna pull. that celebrate Juneteenth, man. Get you a T-shirt and celebrate all month long, man. Because I damn sure is. But the question is still gonna be there. You have one. Oh, okay. Oh, it's getting heated. Okay. I got y'all, man. Man, yeah, hey, y'all better leave old Crook alone, boy. Y'all getting Crook hot. Now, Crook, come on now. Win one Celebration Bowl with super teams that's effing under achieving. So you trying to say last year's team was a super team? Or was that team? I think that team was better coached than anything than last year. You got to look at the adjustment, Crook, after that Grambling game. After Grambling beat the brakes off Jackson State. We can agree. Jackson State got the brakes beat off them. You have to look at the adjustments made by that defense after that Grambling game. That defense, to me, was well coached. I wish I could show highlights again, but they struck it down after I showed that one highlight. So, but that was the big thing to me. The offense was ground and pound, really, but that defense was well coached and they shut down everybody. RPOG got to stop it. See that the run pass option? It only works on defensive teams that are undisciplined. What I mean by that, when you're doing an RPO, right? It's supposed to be a handoff, a fake handoff. The quarterback steps up, step back, survey the field. So, say bring it. Man, that's funny. But the RPO, to me, if you look at the how the offensive linemen are set up, you can tell when it's a run and when it's a pass by the splits. So I can, but it's easy for me to sit there and say that stuff because I've been there so long. So, but I can tell you this though, I don't see anybody with the three new wide receivers that Jackson State has. Southern, their secondary is going to be very important this year. So if your secondary is not ready for an aerial attack, you're going to be in some trouble playing against Jackson State. And this is oh man, these folks here, man. This is the first time in history. And if you haven't been to Tuskegee, man, hey, I always talk about tailgates and the best tailgates around. If you have not been to Tuskegee, it's a first, what is the first night game, right? Yeah, the first night game. But if you've not been to Tuskegee to a game, it's called the Shed. You actually tailgate inside of the stadium. That's probably one of the most wildest times that I wish I was back in college when I went to Tuskegee to a tailgating game. I mean, to tailgate to a football game there, should say. Seriously, that had to be the wildest. When I tell you the wildest, man, you have your grills, you have your everything inside of the stadium. The Shed goes down. Well, Salvage had 2 catches for 18 yards. Okay. Hey, man, if you really think, but your question, though, Crook, with Southern, and I know Southern is, nobody's going to know who the starter is until, I guarantee you, nobody's going to know who the starter is until game day this season. But real question, though, Crook, can the quarterback from Jackson State come in there and take the starting job? That's the question. Can the quarterback from Jackson State come into Southern and take the job? Woods? Oh, Woods gonna be the starter? So why the hell y'all breaking y'all neck to get Jackson State players? Okay, so Woods is gonna be the starter. Okay. Hey, I believe you, man. Hey, you know more about Plank Road than I do. So I can rock with that, man. But if Woods is y'all starter, right? So basically y'all gonna do the same thing you did last year. We didn't he plays baseball. Y'all got him for baseball only? Okay. All right, man. Hey man. I don't know. I think I go out there in the Swac and pitch one. I can throw me up one. What's up, HBCU Band Talk 2025 Swac Baseball Champions, Hell Wildcats. Now, that's the thing with me. No matter what conference you play in, but if you can win football, basketball, or baseball in your conference, to me, you have accomplished a goal, a huge goal, because you get extra money for winning those championships now. So, Bethune won baseball, Alabama State won basketball, this is men, and Jackson State won in football. The latest softball, of course, Jackson State. Ladies basketball was Southern. So those big three sports, if you can win one of those, you don't have to win all three, but if you can win one of those every year, you're a pretty damn good program. And then you get to the elite status when you started winning multiple in the same sport, either every year, every other year. You're getting up to the elite status. That was his game plan. He wasn't cleared to play. Oh, okay. Morris and Morrison still at both tight ends. Y'all thought was wide receivers. Ed. Uh-oh. Look, shit. Ed, don't tell me you're going to let Crook out there put it on you. Their Plank Road said they got something to say. But seriously, though, if you can win one of those games, if you can win one of those games, I mean, not one of those games, one of those titles, man, out of those big three sports, you got to remember, man, think about it. You got some schools that have not won the damn division in years. So I'm going to see if I can go back to it. I'm going to look at the swac.org and show you what I'm talking about. Ed don't know she an outsider. Ed, how can Ed be the outsider? And Ed is the SWAC reporter. Ed be knowing everybody's business. What the hell is going on? Oh, man. But nah, Ed's straight, man. McCoy isn't playing. Huh. Now whoa, wait a minute. Oh, hey, now them folks know more about Jackson State than I do, so I really don't know who. And Crook, I'm gonna take your word now, because Ed be pretty straight. His information, it be sounding out there, but Ed know his information, man. So I can't sit there and say the man don't know what he be talking about. He be putting stuff on there now. Now, what I'm talking about when it comes to past football champions or haven't won a division in a long time. What's this thing? this one. Think about it. You got to go back. Southern, y'all, man, goodness gracious, man, you go back to it. But okay, man, I can't go all the way back there to show how. Now, Southern, you won. What's this in 25? In the last 10 years, you won 1, 2, 3, 4. You won 4 division titles. Now you haven't not won the SWAC since 2013. And you did defeat Jackson State in the championship game. That was 2013. So, hey, man, see, you're not a bad program. See what I'm saying? You're not a bad program, bro. But it's been a minute since y'all hoisted that trophy because every time, hey, Jackson State is giving y'all a little payback. And so, I mean, because what is it? 13, 14? Then you lost to Alcorn. And then, Grambling had their little run. Then Southern, you came back. But in 18 and 19, Alcorn owned you. So, Southern, y'all ain't looking too good when it comes to championship games, man. You ain't looking too good, man. Let's see. In the last 10 years, you lost 1, 2, 3, 4. In the last 10 years, you lost 4. You lost 4, man. You lost 4. So, I mean, hey, Southern, you all right, bro? Hey, man. Look, Jackson State was in shambles before Coach sat in this game. Because it was 2013 since they had made it to the championship game. See what I'm saying? It was 2013, the last time Jackson State made it. And from 2013 all the way to 2021. So they had what an 8-year absence? That's two classes. So you got to look at it like that, man. That's I put it up there again. Last time it was 2013. They lost to Southern. That's the last time y'all won a SWAC title was 2013. So I think they didn't put some voodoo on the voodoo people. You beat Jackson State, you ain't been right since then. It happens like that sometimes, man. But you got to think about all these other teams that ain't been there in the last, it's 2025. So you go to 2015 to 2025, you got to think about all the other teams that ain't been there. I mean, between UAPB, Valley, Texas Southern, who else? Alabama State. I'm not gonna talk about Bethune and Fam because they're not in that thing. They wasn't in there 10 years ago. But you got those schools that I just named haven't even won a division title. You see what I'm saying? So hell with winning the damn SWAC, you got to win the division first. And Southern, like I said, you won a couple of division titles, but after 2013, you back there with the hey, you might want to play. You might want to play Southern for the championship. Hey, look, man. Was it 2014? You lost to Alcorn, right? 2018, you lost to Alcorn. 2019, you lost to Alcorn. 2022, you lost to Jackson State. 2024, you lost to Jackson State. So Southern, you've been getting your ass whooped in the SWAC championship game. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Look, 2013. Yeah, I went. I look. I can go back further, man. And Jackson State doesn't have a lately they have a great track record, but I'm talking about you got to go back 2007 and see that Jackson State winning two each division titles, then losing to Grambling and one of the two. So hey man, it's one of them things, man. Man, who is that? That now you go back. Look, Crook. You go back to '99. That ought to make you feel good. Go back to '99. Jackson State versus Southern. Southern wins. That's the last time you beat Jackson State in a championship game. 1999. Damn, bro. The Y2K, bro. That was before Y2K, the last time you beat Jackson State in the championship game. But hey, man, it happens like that. And then you beat them in 2013. So you beat them twice in the championship game in the last, 20-something years? Yeah. Yeah, I said 2013. So I got it, man. I got it. You hey, man, hey, you gotta get it. Look, that's them folks out of Plank Road, Christopher Dukes. Them folks from Plank Road like that. Southern University is the most bougiest school in the SWAC. Them are bougie people. I'm serious. The entire faculty, the staff, and the students are very bougie. That's why they tailgate food is horrible, because they bougie. So, before 2021, no. Like I told you the last time, before 2021, last time Jackson State went there was 2013. Yeah, shit. Look, Pine Bluff. That was that spring stuff. So, yeah. See, Christopher Dukes, you know what I'm talking about. Them some bougie people down there, man. I grew up around them folks. Telling you. But it's all good though, man. That's all good. But hey, man, I ain't go show no more of that stuff, man. They lost the first national championship in '99. That's true to Southern. Hey, man, look, man. Man, '99, bro. I was in damn Tijuana for New Year's Eve. that tell you how long ago that was. And so, but this something I found about Texas Southern, man. Man bragging on '99, bruh. Crook, you need to hang out with us. We be bragging about them 3 touchdowns that I brag about them 3 touchdowns I scored. What was it? 98 in the Marine Corps. Was it 90? Yeah, 98 or 99. I scored 3 touchdowns in one football game. Long time ago.
Virginia College was established in 1927. There were both white and blacks who wanted to attend college and at the same time study at an institution of higher learning. In Houston, the superintendent of HISD went to his Board of Education and made a proposal that both the white junior college and what was then called the colored junior college would be self-sustaining institutions and that they would use high schools to have classes. By the time we reached 1934, the University of Houston, through their legislators, presented a proposal to the state asking that the University of Houston would become a four-year institution, but it was granted with the condition that the colored junior college would be a branch of the university and that it would become a four-year institution in 2 years. And therefore, in 1936, we had Houston College for Negroes. But when the school first started, that was one building. The law school, the graduate school, the college liberal arts were all in the Fairchild building. So it evolved gradually as more money was given to the university for more building. John Biggers started the art program here at the university, started almost from scratch. His student paint on the wall, those walls are still testimony for today. The name changed in 1951 to Texas Southern University.
And there it is. That's a quick history on that Texas Southern. Oh, I got something for, hey, Crook, I'm glad you here. Crook, look, I'm glad you here. I need you to explain this to me. They say this man graduated from Southern. Explain this to me. Explain this one.
Look at this shit here, y'all. Only in fucking Baton Rouge, bro. This nigga got a Power Ranger suit on, man. Look at this nigga, man. Who we protecting and serving out here, man? The White Ranger, Tommy, man. Bro, what is you doing? You supposed to be in Angel Grove, man. What are you doing in Baton Rouge, bro? In Brookstown, man. Nigga in Brookstown. Look at this nigga, man. Superhero and man, that's how you feel? Man, only in Baton Rouge, bro. I cannot make this shit up. Then he's shopping.
I gotta get my malt liquor, man.
Then he's shopping, y'all. Look at this. The goddamn white, look at this. Look at this. Man, only in Baton Rouge. I'm telling you, bro, this nigga protecting and serving the country. The White Ranger. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Look at this shit, y'all. Hey, serious.
Uh-oh,
You got food stamps or you got cash?
Well, you know, Angel Grove, boy, they paid me $1 million to protect the city.
You got food stamps?
Food stamps? No, I just came in for $100 bond, though.
Bruh. Crook, I need explanations. I need an explanation, Crook. Crook, I need explanation, man. Come on, Crook. Come on, man. I need an explanation. Hey, I'm just saying. Man, come on, man. Bruh, that's Brookstown, man. Hey, bruh. They say with the Southern, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Man, I need you to explain, bro. He kind of got Southern clothes on. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. All right, man. Hey. I'm from Mall City. Okay. I know. All right. Okay. I'm man, I've been laughing at that video for about a week, man. I said, bruh, this man ain't representing Southern University by dressing up as a Power Ranger. And went and bought him some malt liquor and a honey bun. What kind of Power Ranger y'all got on Plank Road, man? Come on, man. I grew up in Baker. I don't know. Man, Chris, he don't know that dude. I don't blame you, man. Hey. Hey, man. They say that man went to Southern. He graduated from Southern. I have no idea, bro. I couldn't stop laughing when I seen that dude, man. But that's what happens, though, man. That's how it be happening. Hey, if you go to Southern for 4 years, you can dress up as a Power Ranger and walk around with a honey bun and malt liquor. That's, Nah, booty ranger. It looked like he just got fresh out of the pen somewhere with them locks in his hair like that, man. I said, oh goodness, man. But I can't make that one up though, man. But anyway though, man, that was something, man. I couldn't believe it. But then again, yeah. I can't believe it though. Down there, yeah. Look, I'm telling you, down in that area, Brookstown and all that stuff, I can believe it. Yeah. But I guess nobody ain't gonna bother him, man. But hey, you gotta think about this, man. Let me show this. Come here. The upcoming schedules. It's June, right? You got July and August. With July and then so you got about less than really 3 months, man. But this first game, August 23rd. Now, Crook, you've been running your mouth a whole lot. If y'all get beat by Central, all I'm saying, if y'all get beat by Central that first game, how are you gonna react? And then the 28th is Bama Stadium. I don't why they playing UAB, but I mean, but see that first game. Where's my game that I'm going to? Oh, that's right. Well, hell, I thought. Okay, that's right. Where's my game at? Okay, I'm about to say. I knew I was going to one the 30th. I'm about to say because I wasn't gonna be here the live stream the Jackson State Hampton game. But I'll be that's where I'll be at. It's a night game in Texas, so it's going down. I will definitely be here. Perry View versus Texas. But Crook, I want to know if y'all lose to North Carolina Central, are you gonna be hurt? Because we're gonna talk football every time I go live now. All other sports is over with, and whatever I can find without being copyright stricken, I'm damn sure gonna share. I'm about to talk to them people. So. But yeah, this and then yeah, 28. Yeah. And then y'all want to go play Valley after that. Man, come on, Southern. Mess around, Southern, y'all might be 0-2. Wait, so Crook, if y'all lose the Valley, what you gonna do? If y'all lose the Valley, new improved MAGA Valley, what y'all gonna do? Because that Southern versus North Carolina Central had the best team in the MEAC last year, and they just fell off. They just fell off in the MEAC. So Valley good, yeah, good and terrible. Shit. Man, y'all ain't gonna find no grades if y'all lose the Valley, bro. Stop that, man. Man, grades is the best thing. Man, grades been the best thing for Southern in a long time. You gotta admit that now. He been the best thing for Southern in a long time, though. I mean, that man actually came up in there his first year and won the division. That's that, bro. Man, please. I mean, it's like a lot of y'all ain't gonna be winning. Now see, Alabama ain't even going to Arkansas. I wouldn't even. That's a waste of time. See, Arkansas likes to put up 75, 100 points on people. They like to do that on like they did UAPB last year, and then they start getting their ass beat throughout the SEC and start crying. So I wouldn't even play them, man. That $1 million, if they're getting $1 million, ain't worth it, man. That ain't worth it. Yeah. Now look, Texas Southern going to play California, going all the way out to Cal. Bro, you flying halfway across the country for what? Now this is a loss for y'all. September 6th, Alabama State gonna beat Southern. That's a loss for you, Crook. I'm gonna tell you. So I think Valley and talk. Well, nah, it's Valley. So I don't know why Grambling is going to play Ohio State. I don't. Hey, you going halfway up north for what? See, there's that next week, that out of conference schedule, Jackson State, Southern Miss. That's only a couple hours down the road. I still wouldn't step foot on USM campus. Get the money back. That's gonna be a good game. Alabama A&M and Alcorn. Now Alcorn is definitely flying under the radar this year. Definitely flying under the radar. Nobody is saying anything from Alcorn camp about what they're gonna do this and that. You know. So hopefully they have a good season. But that's definitely gonna be a good game to watch. And Southern, why y'all going all the way to Fresno? That's North California, man. Man, please. Because I'll be back. Yeah. Yeah, that makes no sense. For y'all, and then Alcorn is going to play Mississippi State. Yeah, Alcorn going to be 0-3, 0-4, and all that other stuff, man. This Valley playing Southeastern. Now that Jackson State Tuskegee game, that's going to be a slaughter. But that has to be payback. You know, the last time Tuskegee played Jackson State, that Tuskegee upset them. That has to be a payback game. And so, yeah. Man, man, Crook, you held on them comments, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But you gotta explain to me why y'all going to play Fresno State, man. You know how much money it costs to fly all that stuff out there from Baton Rouge all the way to Northern California? Man, good luck, man. That's a couple of $100,000. Is the band going? Is Southern Band going to Fresno? Bougie ass people, man. Fairview playing Rice. Yeah, Grambling, East Texas. Yeah, I mean, some of these games I can see, but now Lane versus Alabama. Come on, man. Alabama A&M. Yeah. Like Northwestern, that's another Louisiana school. They'll play anybody. But September 27th, that's your ass, man. I'm telling you, September 27th, if y'all lose against Jackson State, that's 7 in a row, bro. I'm just saying. That's going to be a good game there. I'm going to be home that weekend. That Alabama State versus FAMU. Nah. I won't be home. Nah, I'll be on Plank Road. That's right. I'll be in Plank Road. That's the same weekend. Now, I'll be in Plank Road that weekend. They for the Jackson State Southern. Yeah, see, I already know when I'm going to Plank Road what I got to do. You got to get there early as possible. And you just got to sit there and watch those bougie folks. And then you got to go ahead and just go into the stadium and you know, Sit on the don't ever sit on Southern home side. Make sure you sit on the visitor side, and you'll be all right. They're gonna be ready to fire TC if y'all. How TC have beat y'all twice, 3 times. TC yeah, he beat y'all twice. He beat you twice. How you gonna fire that man for beating you twice? And y'all winning once. What I'm looking for to see if that's gonna be a night game or not. The Jackson State versus Southern, the Boombox Classic at night. Honestly, I hope it ain't, because it's hell trying to get out of Southern. Y'all ain't nowhere near bad like Alcorn. Nobody's track record worse than Alcorn, but it's like that game. That game will most likely sell out, or if it not, it's gonna come close to it. Yeah, I mean, which is, like I say, that's a good thing about Southern. I talk noise about Southern, but the good thing about Southern, their attendance level is picking up quite a bit for home games, which is a good thing, especially when y'all playing Jackson State or playing Alcorn. Y'all attendance numbers go way up, and that's very good. I like to see that. So we working on lights. Stop playing was Wayne Jackson. We have oh. What you mean, the vet don't have working lights? Man, cut that out. Stop. You gotta stop, man. You know the vet got working lights, man. Y'all something serious, bro. No, man. Yeah, but that's gonna be a pretty good weekend. You have Jackson State versus Southern, Alabama State versus FAMU, and it was one more game. Because not that, no, not you. No, see, that's yeah. So that's going that should be a double-header game on that one. The what is this other? What's that now? That Alabama A&M and Jack State game, that's in Mobile, isn't it? Man, whatever. I'm not giving up no home games. But that's a little bit at the first half of the schedule, man, because that was it, man. And so and we'll be USM parking lot. Man, please. USM parking garage. Man, please. The vet, I do believe the vet. But like I said, there's nobody can tell me. That's enough of that, man. Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me that Jackson, even if they got approved to have a new stadium, where would that new stadium even be? So I don't see them doing anything besides redoing the vet. Redo it. That's what I'm saying. Just redo it. Redo the vet. Yeah, and that's it, man. That's all I can tell you. But hey, man, I'm about to call these folks and find out about this copyright strike because I showed them highlights. Because I show all kind of stuff all the time, but I got to get that straight, man. Because hell, I'm sitting there talking and I didn't even realize my thing wasn't working. So, but it's all good though. And make sure y'all drink water. It's hot. It's hurricane season. If you live on the Gulf Coast, you live where the hurricanes are coming, make sure you're drinking some water, man. Because I'm about to get off here, man, because I got to email these folks. Oh. And then I'll see y'all again Friday. Friday, I have all that stuff straight. I guarantee it. I guarantee you Friday, we going to have all this stuff straight. But I'm glad. What's my email? What is it? OR06 at yahoo.com. They said that thing belongs to the hospital. Man, hey, man, you better hope Jackson State fans ain't on here. You better hope they ain't. Talk about they belong to the hospital, man. I hope them folks don't see that, man. Yeah, but I'm about to get up out of here, man. And before I leave y'all, man, hey, listen, man, football season is getting closer and closer. I'm telling y'all, it's only a few more months. Got a few more weeks, I should say. And it's back to good stuff like this. Back to, hey, it's only a few weeks left, man. The Colts show. The Colt. Are you trying to say Jackson State and the Colt, man? Hey, man. If that's a Colt, man, winning 3 out of 4 SWAC championships, man, in the last 4 years, hey, my question was answered. So I'm going to take it as this, then I'm going to get up out of here. If Jackson State wins this Celebration Bowl, win the Celebration Bowl this year, they will be officially a dynasty in Jackson State, folks. Salute to y'all, man. Hey, man, thank y'all for watching, man. But I got to get up out to here and call. I'm about to email these people. I'm about to email these folks and find out about this highlight stuff that I showed, man. Y'all take it easy. Be optimistic.